Wisdom begins in wonder. This is a famous paraphrase of Socratic thought. The full quote, as recorded by Plato, is, "Wonder is the mark of the philosopher. Philosophy indeed has no other origin." The point being, curiosity is the key to the door of discovery. And discovery opens the mind to new insights and perspectives, which eventually, through experience, blossom into wisdom. And wisdom then produces more curiosity. And round goes the evolving spiral of wonder and wisdom. Because the more you know, the more you realize you don't know. If you want new answers, ask new questions. Curiosity is a prerequisite to growth and an impetus of change. Curiosity gives us a chance to reevaluate our thought process and reimagine our lives. If you aren't curious about your life, you're unlikely to discover the insights which could most significantly transform you for the better. Inconvenient as it may be, the questions we want to ask the least, because they might be a little painful or uncomfortable, are often the very questions we need to ask the most, because the answers we most need are on the other side of those difficult questions. Brené Brown says it so well. Choosing to be curious is choosing to be vulnerable, because it requires us to surrender to uncertainty and to sometimes make discoveries that lead to discomfort. So how do we become more curious? One of the ways is exposure to new ideas, new people, new perspectives, to have conversations with people that don't agree with you or don't think about life in the way you think about life, to ask your friends to chime in on what they see in you, what they see you doing, and patterns in your life that you might not notice, and to ask yourself questions that maybe you've spent your whole life avoiding. Another way to cultivate wonder in your life is to engage in things which allow your mind to wander. Activities like walking, hiking, gardening, painting, prayer, meditation, or even just rest and quietude are all opportunities for your mind to wander. Unfortunately, curiosity has become increasingly difficult in such a fast-paced world, where we're constantly entertained or distracted or stimulated by activities which pull our mind away from curiosity, reflection, and deep thought, which is all the more reason why we have to be intentional about being curious. To throw a little spirituality into the mix, Jesus once said that you have to become like a child to enter the kingdom of heaven. And I wonder if this is what he was referring to. Children are endlessly curious, excited for discovery, not afraid of it. Maybe one way to get a glimpse of eternity is to reclaim your childlike wonder.